Bus riders won't have it made in the shade at their stops, at least not for a while. Remember when the city picked up dozens of free shelters from down in Jacksonville? Well, they're still here, piled up in storage. News Channel 6's George Escala joining us now with the final word on those shelters. George?
2 years ago tomorrow, Augusta transit officials said they had an offer they could not refuse: 100 used bus shelters from Florida for free. But 20 months later, the shelters are still not protecting riders from the elements. And after an inspection today, it looks like they never will. More than 2/3 of Augusta's bus stops do not have a shelter, leaving riders without a roof over their heads or no bench to sit on.
Waiting for the bus, we want you to have shelter. We want you to have cover.
This is the result of the city's effort to get more bus shelters on the streets. These are 54 of the used shelters Augusta got for free from Jacksonville, Florida.
It was a good suggestion, and I thought when we got those things, it was really going to be something we can use, because we had nothing.
The Florida shelters are now at the landfill. City officials coming to see what shape they're in and make a final decision on whether they could be put to use.
No, they're not in any condition to be utilized, to refurbish. They're in very poor condition, and it would be better off if we just purchase brand new shelters.
I don't think it's worth all the work it would take to try to refurbish them or try to piece them together from the various parts that are here.
It took almost $13,000 in sales tax money to transport these shelters from Jacksonville to Augusta. Their next trip looks to be to a recycler.
We use some of the dollars from SPLOST to get them here, so if we sell them for scrap, then that puts some of those dollars back into SPLOST, and that's being prudent with the taxpayers' dollars.
There is almost $650,000 in SPLOST money for bus shelters, and Daughtery says federal grant money is also available, but she says riders need to know not all of the city's 600 stops will get a shelter, and that the target right now is adding about 50 more.